Good. How are you?
Do we get Smitty today?
Ain't no telling who you might get.
But Jalen did mention that what we see is DeVonta, and what they see behind the scenes is Smitty. I mean, your personality seems like it is shining through pretty early here. Captured in the locker room, you dancing and the whole thing. What does that speak to?
I mean, that's just being around like the team. They've got me comfortable, got me out of my shell. So just being around those guys just got me comfortable. And I mean, they see who I am just when I get comfortable around people.
You obviously had a ton of success at Alabama. How much did that help you to turn the page this week after a great first game and a route for a win?
I mean, being at Alabama, it prepares you for the NFL. So being there, I feel like they get a lot of the credit. Coach Saban, just with everything that they do around there, just when you come here to transition, it's not much of a transition because you've been doing it the whole time in Alabama.
Were there some players in particular here that helped you to get out of your shell that quickly?
Really just everybody. I mean, the first day I stepped in the building, everybody just treated me like I was family, and then just going out there at practice, just being around the guys, I mean, that's just the whole team. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that got out of this shell.
DeVonta, you said after the game that you thought the game ball, or the one you scored the touchdown with, would find you. I'm just curious if it found it.
Yeah, it found me.
How did it get to you?
They just had it in my locker.
I think I saw Jalen and Buzz pop their head out. How you mentioned the guys and teammates helping you bring your personality out. How close have you gotten to those guys?
I mean, real close. I mean, we're in the same group, so we're around each other the majority of the day. So just any little thing on the field, off the field, we just talk about things in life in general. Just like we're brothers, just sitting there, just talk about anything. I mean, that's what we do.
How much are you asked to block here versus what you did in college?
I mean, you're going to have to block. That's part of football. You're not going to get out there and just catch passes and that's it. But, I mean, blocking is a mindset. You go out there, you know the guy across from you, he's going to get the ball, so you have to go out there and block. So you're just doing it for him because when it comes your chance, you want him to do the same for you.
The game that Jalen Hurts had on Sunday, like how different was that from when you were first with him at Alabama? I mean, did you see a big difference in how he's grown as a quarterback?
I mean, Jalen always been that guy that can make the right reads and things like that. Just take what the defense give you. But, I mean, it's all credit to how hard he's worked this offseason. I mean, he's been working. I mean, everything's working out for him.
When you say that Alabama prepares you for the NFL, what are the ways in which you really see that come through?
Just the way that you go about things, the way that you attack things, the mindset that you have. So when you go out to practice, you're not just going out there just going through the motions, because, you know, if you go out there and you just go through the motions, you're not going to get the results you want. But if you go out there and you practice the way you're supposed to practice, the results are going to come.
You think the transition's easier for Alabama guys or guys from the SEC, just those kind of programs, to the NFL, just because they're kind of operated almost like pro organizations, just with the level of professionalism?
I say the transition is easier for the guys that buy into the details, being disciplined and things like that. When you buy into the principles and details of the organization, then it's going to work out for you.
To us, it seems like, you know, Nick Sirianni and Nick Saban seem like such totally different personalities. But in terms of like what they emphasize, what is similar, what carries over?
Just the details of everything, being committed and things like that. Just every little small detail, the right way to do things. I mean, that's what's like the same about them. Just the commitment and everything, going about things the right way.
How have you adapted to come into a new city, a new environment, and just outside the building here? And what have you made of Philadelphia versus obviously the South where you came from?
Honestly, I don't leave my house. I mean, I come here and just go back home, so I haven't been nowhere.
You haven't been out to like dinner or get a cheesesteak somewhere or something like that?
Nah.
Do you have a roommate or anything on the team?
Nah.
So like, how did you celebrate after the game the other night? Like, did you do anything?
I went home and I played 2K.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Is the reason for staying, is this for focus, or are you kind of more of a homebody, or like, what are the reasons for just kind of staying in your little bubble?
That's just how I am. I don't like being around a lot of people. I don't like going out. I just kind of to myself, sit inside, watch film, play the game, sleep. That's about all I do.
What was the best reaction you got to your locker room dance?
Just really everybody was like they ain't never seen me do nothing like that. A lot of people said that, and it was just like, I don't know. I just felt like doing it that time.
Sirianni said that he might try to learn that. I think he's got what it takes.
I'm willing to teach him if you want to learn.